Okay.
And you're scared. For nothing. I don't know why you're scared.
I'm not scared. I just didn't know it was recording.
Well, obviously, that's what you came to do. You came to do. So what you gotta get off your chest, dog? This ain't a podcast, by the way. We just talking.
We're having a conversation.
We just having a conversation.
Like
we just recording it like normal people. I'm not trying to be Joe Budden. I'm not trying to be Joe Rogan. I'm not trying to be Joey D. I'm not trying to be Nori. I'm not trying to be nobody. It's just we just talking. You know what I'm saying?
It's
There's no name.
Dimension talk.
We just talking. So what you got on your chest, bro? You trying to get off your chest?
What I'm trying to get off my chest is...
What was we talking about a couple of days ago?
We were talking about music industry stuff, and here's why I brought up this topic. I ain't gonna state no names, but I'm gonna state why this conversation was brought to me, because... What was that?
I coughed, go ahead.
Well, a certain someone that's into the music industry, like I said, I ain't gonna say nothing. Stop. I ain't gonna say no names. I told you I was gonna do this, so I ain't gonna say no names, but you know.
Alright, go ahead.
They pretty much were talking like, you know, a while back when I met them, you know, I was into trying to do the music stuff, you know, and then it's been, years later, and now he wants to hit me up and stuff, you know, talking about, well, I write, do you record, do you do this, do you do that, asking me all bunch of questions about music stuff, and it was really irritating me, because I'm like, I'm not into that no more. Like, don't get me wrong, I love music, don't get me wrong, but I'm not into the industry. It's not my passion like I thought it was. Mm-hmm. So I had to break it down to him, like,
break it down.
I had to explain to him, like, I'm not into that no more.
Not into it.
Oh my gosh, stop. And he's just like, oh, care to elaborate? And I explained to him, like, well, for starters, like, people want to support people sometimes when there's benefit out of them. And what I mean by that, sometimes it's like, if I write a song and I want to put my song out there, the only time it will be benefit for somebody else to share my stuff is if I share their stuff. And it's like, oh, say you put like a video out and I have a video, like, yo, share my videos out. Of course you do.
You want to share them?
Oh my god. That's what it's like though. That's the thing. Like, it's like, yo, bro, listen to my stuff when you get a chance, and it's just like,
no sisters.
Hey sis.
Girls hit you up.
Or it's no, but the thing is, you know what I mean. Like, you know, with girls trying to do clothing line or makeup or whatever, or eyelashes. That I keep seeing a lot of those lately. Mm-hmm. But it's like, oh, share my stuff, support my thing, and it's like the only time they'll do it if you do it back to them. And what I mentioned to you about was, what I wanted to really talk about is like, how do you guys and girls want people to support y'all project, but it's just like, y'all so focused on y'all project, but don't you think other people that's doing the same thing you're doing with project, with whether it's music, trying to start a business, or doing whatever, don't you think they're trying to do the same thing? And because it's such a huge competition, y'all don't know how to support each other the right way, because low key it's like, alright, I'll share your stuff, I'll support your stuff, but it's like, I'm going to get more customers than you, or more views, or more likes, or more support from you, because it's like, that's what everybody wants at the end of the day.
Snakes. Rats.
And that's why it's like, it's so hard to support each other when we all low-key want to really bring each other down, because you really don't want that person to be better.
So nobody don't want no good from you?
No. It's okay to be like, good job on your grind and whatever or whatnot, but low key they don't want you to be better. She said all y'all
fake.
No, I didn't say that.
That's what she's saying.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying, like, low key, y'all don't want that person to be better than you or what you doing. I can make a song and you can write a song. We can share each other's songs.
I saw that boy with the six-pack, dog. I'm losing mine.
What are you talking about?
Oh, shit. I like his video, but
you know, share my song, bro. But it's like, low key, if that person get more views and likes and supporters than you, then it's like, you're low key, you're mad, because it's like, that should have been you, because you want that same amount of likes and fans and support. So it's like, how do y'all expect, you know, from, and I won't say from the black community, but from what I see, it's a lot of black community that does that. How do y'all expect to get where y'all at, and if y'all such in a competition with each other so bad that y'all are all still on the same level, because y'all don't know how to really support your own people, because y'all so mostly focused.
I got sound effects, but
y'all so focused on making sure your project is successful, and it's like, don't you think other people are trying to do the same thing? So it's just like, it's not. That's what I want to really talk about.
Okay,
that's what's on my mind lately.
So my first question. So are you a hater? Because right now,
no,
to whoever might see
I'm
this,
not.
to
Whoever might see this, if the shoe fits, that's your problem.
So
that means yes.
But are you guilty of being a hater? You gotta answer the question.
I'm not a hater. I want to support certain people, but it's like, make it believable for me that you really.
I'm a hater. Fuck that. That shit corny. I don't care.
No, I'm not gonna. First of all, one thing I'm not gonna do is pretend like you're whatever your project you're doing and you branch it out like it's so good. If I don't find it good to me, I'm not gonna support it. I'm not gonna act like it's the best thing out there. I'm gonna tell you straight up. No, I don't think it's all that good. I think that you should do more. I think that you should wait a little bit and get into study it more and stuff. I'm gonna straight up do that, but I'm not gonna fake support and like, oh, I see you, and it's like, if I don't see potential enough, I'm not gonna support it. So which means I'm not gonna set myself up to be acting like your stuff is good and I don't see enough potential. They gonna keep
sending it to you because you lied one time.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you're lying to yourself.
Don't lie, though.
And just be straight up with the person. I feel like honesty will go a long way, even whether it's good or bad. But they know what it is from the get-go. They're not pretending from the get-go, like, oh, it was good, bro. I see you. And they keep sending your rap songs, sending, buy my product or buy my clothing line, buy this, and low key you're like, oh my god, stop sending this to me.
But if you don't buy it, then you a hater.
I'm not a hater. I'm just not a supporter.
But that's what they think.
Everybody, okay, that's their problem. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you feel like, all right, whoever watches this, if you feel like I'm a hater, that's on you. I'm not a hater. I'm telling you, I'm being real. It is what it is. I know I'm not the only one thinking like this, because that's what y'all problem is. People that want to branch out and do business or write songs or want to have your song out, y'all feel like because nobody want to support you or want to listen to you, they're haters, and they're not haters. It's just like I don't really care for it.
Don't care.
Why can I not like something or not really be into? Why I gotta be a hater?
Why you gotta be a hater?
Like, that's not fair. Why I gotta be a hater? Why can't you just set the fact like, oh, I'm not really into all that. It's cool. Like, that's like saying, like, if I'm not a Christian or something, you a saint, you a devil worshiper, blah blah blah. I'm gonna say that because that's the same.
I'm not talking about this.
What? I'm gonna break it down what it means. So it's like that reflects. Well, I'm gonna stick to the music. I'm just using it as an example. But I'm just saying, like, how would you like it if you hear somebody do that to you? Like, because you don't like, because you're not a religious person. Oh, so what, you a devil worshiper? They just make assumptions, and that's disrespectful, because it's like, no.
I see what you're saying now. I got you.
So that's like, go back on music. Because I don't listen to your stuff or listen to your music, that does not make me a hater. I just don't care for it. I have other things to be worried about than be worrying about what you got going on. Because I told you before, this guy kept sending me his rap SoundCloud. Oh, listen to it, share it, blah. I don't even know who this dude was. I'm like, can you please stop sending me your stuff? Because I didn't listen to it. I'm not going to listen to it. So stop sending it to me. Oh, I'm just trying to branch my project. And that's cool, and I respect that. But stop sending it to me. At this point, you're desperate. That's where desperate comes in. Because you're sending it to total strangers that don't even know you.
But he marketing though.
That's okay.
But he don't got no agent. How is he supposed to do it?
But you don't just send it to total strangers.
That's what you do.
Alright, I
put my flyer up on the pole on a corner.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
That's the same thing.
I just feel like that's kind of desperate for you to just do that. But the reason why I said he was desperate.
He trying to eat. You trying to stop him from eating?
But that's not my fault that you chose to use this to think this is going to pay your bills. I'm not saying that your dreams is gonna end. But get a job first.
Dream chasers, no. Dream crushers, dog. No, see.
Anyway, I'm just saying, get a job on the side. Make sure you got money coming in, but still do what you do. I'm not telling you to stop doing what you're doing, but don't make this whole thing your priority and you're not getting any money. It's not a guarantee you're gonna make it in the industry. It's not. Everybody wants to make it. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's music, whether it's want to branch out your clothes, your product, everybody wants to make it in life.
What's so different between my man's being a rapper, shorty being a stripper, dude opening up a business? Ain't everything hard in the beginning? Why you coming at rappers and singers?
I'm not particularly coming. I said
we said music industry at the beginning,
right.
So we sticking to music industry. Don't talk about nothing else.
All right.
We're talking about it. Like,
I'm just saying, like that goes for anybody that's doing this. It's kind of the same thing, even though we're talking about particularly music, but it's the same thing with when it comes to people with business too. But what I was saying with the guy, the rapper, I explained to him like I'm not into. I was straight up with him. But what I said why I feel like he was desperate was because when I explained to him like I didn't listen to it, I'm not going to listen to it. Can you please stop sending this to me? Because it was annoying. Most people don't say that, but I was straight up with him. But he's like, oh, I just
hurt his feelings.
I didn't hurt his feelings. I was being honest, and he's like, I'm just trying to branch my project. I'm like, and that's cool, but stop sending it to me. I don't care for it. Okay, whatever. I got other people. Okay, like you should have did that the first time.
So answer this. Do you feel like everybody becoming rappers because they desperate or because they don't got no options?
Out there.
Speak up, dog.
I just feel like you're desperate because you're trying to get yourself out there so bad or so much, and that's okay. Everybody's doing that. As far as you ain't got no other option, you do have other options. You can get a regular job and stuff like that. Stop making it seem like this rap career is your only option, and that if you don't do this, it's over for you. It's the end of the world, and it's not.
How you gonna tell me to get a job when the job market is crowded too? What's the difference?
What you mean? What's the difference?
I'm just saying that's how some of them feel.
That's the same as fucking rapping and shit. Like everybody is trying to be a rapper, trying to be a singer and stuff like that. You don't think we ain't got enough of that too? So it's just like, what's the difference? You want to put your life on this, and that is completely fine. But don't put your fullest.
I don't hear you walking around saying don't get a job because it's too crowded. What's the difference? I don't understand.
That's I didn't say I'm.
That's technically the same thing. I'm just telling you what they think.
You still need to get a job in order to make money. Plus, with the whole rapping stuff, yes, we don't need any more rappers, but it is what it is because it's still not stopping. People still try to be rappers. Who am I to tell you to stop being a rapper and stuff like that? All I'm saying is make sure you got a job on the side so money can come through, and make sure. But I'm not telling you to stop what you love and what's your passion. That's not what I'm saying. Like I didn't say give up. You suck. You're not getting anywhere with
trash.
This. Like
trash.
I'm saying is
whack.
Don't put your fullest to this, and then you have no money coming through. You're not really. What did I say? You're not really trying. Y'all want to say, "Oh, I'm grinding. I'm doing this," and it's like, stop.
So you remember what I told you about, right? So self-fulfilled prophecy, right? What that is? You remember what I said?
Yeah.
What is it? You don't remember. You don't remember what it is.
I don't remember.
Don't lie.
Oh wait. No. Go ahead. Say it.
All right. So what I was saying, a self-fulfilled prophecy. If you never heard that before, right?
You never heard of that.
Basically, right, is this in a nutshell. It's more to it, but in a nutshell, is this: you'll purposefully set up certain scenarios, right, in your life, just so you can get a certain result to confirm what you already want.
I don't think you told me about that though.
I thought I did though, because so what this is, listen, when I explain, you won't remember. Watch. Look, so what it is, right, is this. When we're using it in this rapper's lane, right, a lot of people will commit to rapping knowing that rapping is hard and that you're not gonna make no money and that it's, you're gonna starve, it's gonna be long.
Like a sacrifice.
It's a sacrifice. Which anything is a sacrifice, especially if it's a long-term career or goal or whatever. It's a sacrifice, right? But they'll get into that knowing that they're going to starve, they're not going to have no money, and they're going to fall back on whatever thing they can fall back on in the meantime while they're rapping. When the reality is you should have a job, like you said, or have other lanes open while you work on rapping instead of closing off the world to rapping. Now they make it seem like I did. They make it seem like they so committed to rap that they live that life of starving and all this crap.
And they
like
feel
they
like
really grinding.
You definitely did
Right.
say that. Like
Okay.
how they and then how we be seeing in songs where they be like,
oh, I made it from the churches and I'm starving.
And it's like,
the kitchen was hot.
You know how many times we heard that, y'all? And I'm not trying to down y'all, but it's like everybody did not grow up. It was not hard for everybody. Stop making that slob story out there.
Well, really, besides that, see, not everybody grew up like that. Not everybody can relate to that.
Right.
But on the same note, there's people like me who can relate to some of these lyrics.
But it's annoying you. Like,
but it's annoying because
it's not like, okay, like you said, like somebody could rap like that and you listen to it because you grew up the same way they grew up, but you don't find that song deep or good because it's like, rap something, say something about something else.
Then
like,
you got people who rapping about it, but they not going through it, or they never did. Like y'all just want to rap about that culture because y'all had it.
Remember that song Drake, started from the bottom? That was it.
Well, that's everybody theme song.
Right.
Like,
and remember, for a moment, I don't know if you remember. I know for a moment people was like, Drake never started from the bottom.
Because
his mom was a doctor or something, and his dad was, I don't even know, but people was saying something like that. I'm like, well, maybe he didn't make the song directly for him.
Hold on. Fuck Drake. Come at me later.
You supposed to let me say this. Fuck Drake. Go on. No, but I don't think Drake directly sung that song for him. I feel like it was for people that, you know, that dealt with that did start from the bottom and then made their way to the top and stuff like that. I don't know. We don't know that. I don't know if he confirmed that or talked about it. We don't know that at the end of the day.
I mean, everybody knows Drake is not a, well, you know, he got money, so he got people who can do the work.
Right.
But we all know Drake not about that life.
So that's what I'm saying.
Like,
I don't think he intentionally made that song directly.
He just got the voice to say it, because the motherfuckers who don't got his money and don't got his lifestyle, he's speaking for them.
Exactly.
And he looked,
I don't think it was directly.
He looked better too.
Is it?
I'm just saying. Like,
I don't think that's why I said he made it. I don't think it was directly about him, because if you say we know, which we do, and he knows that we know, it makes sense to just be like, oh, let me make this song about people that dealt with this, like they started from working at McDonald's and they worked their way up to the top or whatnot and blah 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 to actually build a career. That's cool. But for local rappers or whatnot, it's annoying to hear about, my mama, she left me and I had to take care of my brother by myself. I had to drop out of school and do da da da. I'm like,
but
hey, I'm sorry.
Are you telling them to not tell their story?
Listen.
They can't tell their
I'm
story?
sorry that happened to you. I really am. I know what it's like. I understand what that feels like. But you gotta sometimes stop. I feel like sometimes, to me, when rappers do that, it's like they know, like, to me, that's an easy way to try to draw people in to listen to your stuff, because we can understand that. Versus, oh, I get bitches and money, I'm at the club, blah, blah, blah. Because it's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Go from one thing to another thing to another thing. And to me, when I be hearing people talk about, oh, this my song is about me going through a trauma time in my hood, but I work my way up, I grind, I stay strong, I remain humble, and it's like,
good job.
Like,
congratulations.
But my thing is, I don't mean to be mean, but it's like, are you signed? No.
So you're trying to say because you're not signed, you're not good?
I'm not saying that. It's just like, stop doing that. Stop using that.
My cousin got a mixtape and he fired. What?
And what's your cousin name? And what is your cousin name?
I'm just saying. That's what people be saying.
That's what they be saying.
Like,
I be like, well, who is your cousin?
My man's DJ, he got bangers like.
I be like, who's this DJ?
Like it's so nasty, like. And then your man's. Then your boy got standard SoundCloud beats. Nobody want to hear it.
Exactly. Like, I just be like, this is it. Like, this is what you were talking about. Like, people need to stop pumping their heads up like that. Like, I remember, I'm not that long ago. As a matter of fact, yesterday, I was going on my way to work, and I was in the Uber car, and these, you know, dickheads want to be hanging around the gas station and whatnot. It was at red light, and I was just watching them. And some bull, it looked like some bull was just coming out the store with stuff. And I guess they were trying to ask him, oh, can you listen to my music, blah, blah, blah. That's what it looked like. I didn't even have to fucking go over there and see something, like, see. It just seemed like the dude came out the store with his bags ready to go in the car, and it seemed like a bunch of young guys or whatnot rapping his song, and the dude was just standing there, and his friends just pumping him up, doing all like this, and the dude rapping like this, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like,
yo, I just
be like, why? Like, what? I don't. That's so corny to me. Like, that's so corny. Like, y'all that desperate to be at a gas station harassing every person that's trying to just get gas and be gone. Oh, can you listen to my samples real quick though? Just a little bit, just 5 minutes out of your time, 5 minutes out of your time, like, and after they done, they go on and on and on and on. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud, blah blah blah. And it's like the first time I'm saying like that's so desperate because it's like if I say no, I can't, I gotta run or I'm not interested. Just
you
2
a
minutes.
hater, dog.
Just 2 minutes.
Alright.
And it's like I'm not a hater. I just don't want to hear that right now. Like, listen, anybody that watch this, let me explain something to you, okay?
Let her explain.
I know.
'Cause I'm not.
Like, I know, let me make this very clear, because I know some of y'all, whoever's watching this or whatnot, I know some of y'all probably like, who does she think she is? Is she an artist? Can you even sing? Can you even do this? Can you do that? Let me make this clear to you. I know I'm not the best singer out there. No, I'm not the best dancer out there. And I know I don't know a lot of music industry like that because, yes, I wasn't really fully into that shit. But when I say I love music, which means if I want to hear something good, I want to hear something good. I have an opinion. I can state that. I can talk about that. I'm allowed to. And if you find it offensive, that's on you. That means
right.
You maybe need to work on some things because if you get offended at what I'm saying right now, you must be doing exactly what I say what you shouldn't do in the industry. So therefore, if you feel offended, oh, she don't know nothing, she not in part of this, you damn right, I'm not. And I choose not to be because I don't want to put myself through that. When I tried it, I didn't like it because I realized you got to get a lot of connections. You got to put all this money out, this effort. And I just realized,
might not get that.
Exactly. Like, you spending money for what? Music videos, cameras, trying to get booking places, outfits, hair done, all of that, and it's like that's a lot of money and time that you putting out, and it's not a guarantee you're going to make it. So why should I put myself through that? I don't want to. So I was like, I don't want to do this. This is not what I want to do. I thought this is what I wanted to do, but I don't, and I have every right to feel like that. So I wanted to pursue something else, which means I hop from different jobs, working at different categories like not daycare, like, you know, with kids, department stores, food services, nursing. Now I'm doing nursing, and I feel like this is something I want to do.
So you're supposed to be moving in silence. Why are you telling people you move?
I'm not telling nobody. Who said? I don't know who made that.
The people you talking about.
I'm not.
On the streets. You know, on the streets, you're supposed to talk about your
I'm not in the streets.
What?
That's dumb. Like, I never said I was gonna move in silence. There's nothing wrong from doing that. You can tell people what you're doing with your life, but we don't need to know your whole life, okay? This is not, you don't need to tell us your autobiography of what you're doing, every move, every step, and all that you doing. We don't need to know that. Like, we're not the government, like, for real, like, I'm just letting you know, like, the reason why I'm only saying that is because how you just said to me earlier, like, do you feel like that's the only option? Like, no, that's not the only option, because how I just told you, I wanted to do music for a while, and I tried it, and I didn't, and it fell. I didn't get nowhere. So I did other things.
What it sounds like to me is you quit on your dreams. So you don't want them to chase their dreams. You don't want them to chase their dreams.
But you gotta think about it.
Because you quit.
I never said that was my dreams. I said I want to try it and see if it.
Everybody who knows you, that know me, that know you, know that you was trying to sing like you meant it.
Yeah,
so right. What happened?
You know what happened. You know, I mean, you know, not to get all deep or whatnot. Yes, anybody that went to school with us and whatnot know that I did a lot of singing and dancing and knew I wanted to pursue that a lot. But because in certain situations and what happened to me even after high school, I just stopped. Like, I'm just like, I didn't have the motivation to do that, dealing with relationship and people and not feeling like really motivated as much to just pursue it and push it. I just stopped for a while.
Is some of it because you felt like people didn't support you for real?
Yeah, a little bit. Because it's like, to me, I used to be like, y'all always say, oh, you can sing. Well, I don't see you sing no more and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, but y'all gonna really listen though? Are y'all? Y'all say that, but it's like, are y'all really gonna listen? And yeah, you're right. I did put out some singing clips here and there, and it's like, I just didn't see it going nowhere, honestly, because I'm just like, I don't think this is not something I want to do.
Do you think some people know that it ain't going nowhere, but they still keep doing it?
Yeah, I think that, and that's their choice to keep trying and see. For me, it's like, everybody's different. Everybody take it a different way. I know if I'm like, this is not going nowhere, and I'm not about, to me, I'm just like, I'm not about to put this so much effort to this, and I know this is not going anywhere, and it's like, in my mindset, I know this is not the only thing I want to do, you know what I'm saying, like, there's things I can find and enjoy to do other than this. Now, people that does that, they keep trying to keep trying to keep trying to keep trying, that's their life, that's all they got to me. So it's like, that's why they keep pushing themselves, because this is something they really want, it's their passion. And I respect that, and that's cool. Me, music is my passion. I love music, but I don't want to be part of the industry. I'm not prepared. I wasn't prepared. I'm not ready, and it's something I don't want to do. And I don't want to really try. Like I wouldn't care if somebody like, oh, can you do a sample of a song with me, blah, blah, blah. I don't care, but don't get it twisted. I'm not going to do this for real. This is not a legit thing, and it's something I really want to do, but I knew when I stopped, it wasn't the end of the world for me. I knew I can try other things and do other things because I knew I was good at other things. I seen my own potential other than singing and dancing. I knew I was good at helping people and good with kids and all that. Answer
this. I ask you questions. I gotta ask. So, how does one, male or female, rapper, singer, DJ, whatever the hell they trying to do, how does a person find out that they're good at other things? Because, like you said, a lot of young people don't know that they're good at certain things.
Because they don't try. Because I feel like if you never made the effort to do other things before you got into rap, you never really tried to see your own potential and how much you can do and how good at it are you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, it's like, before singing and dancing, I used to always do sports. I was so good at tennis, basketball, cheerleading, track, good with kids. I was always around kids a lot, blah, blah, blah. It was like, I'm really good at these things, but I still want to try music. And as soon as the music thing was over, I'm like, I could just do other things. I could try to pursue tennis. I could try to do track. I could try to work with kids. I could try to work at this. I could work my way up to be a manager, or I could be something else. Like, I seen that, and I feel like for other people that will realize, like, they're good at other things is because they didn't start with just doing DJ. They started doing other things before they became a DJ or before they became a singer or a rapper. They were good at other things before they decided to do that. But for other people, it's like, you never tried, so that's why you feel like that's your life and that's the only thing you got.
Is that a problem? Is that their fault though?
Honestly,
whose fault is it?
But it doesn't, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because if you, all your time, what was you doing before you wanted to become a rapper? Was you out on the streets? Did you not try to see what you wanted to do with your life? Did you not sit back and think like, what I want to do? Like, I need to make money. I need to make bread. Like, did somebody influence you to do this? Or was it a decision you made for yourself? So it's like, you're grown enough to know what you want out of your life. You should understand, you're not you're not a baby no more. You should know what you want, which means that is your problem because you didn't try to see what you wanted to do. You sat and be lazy, and then when I guess whoever or whatever influenced you to want to be a rapper now or a singer or a DJ, that goes to show you, like, not to be mean, but that's easy manipulated because it's like, why did it take you so long to realize this is what you wanted to do? You could have been started doing this. What all of a sudden made you want to do this? You know what I'm saying? So that is your fault because you didn't try to see your own worth, to me. So.
Well, at the end of the day, you still a hater.
I'm not a hater. Okay.
I'm a hater, and I'm not ashamed to be a hater because I get called a hater.
I guess I'm a hater.
I get called a hater a lot.
At the end of the day, I don't care if you feel like I'm a hater because is me talking shit getting you bills? I'm just saying, like, is money coming through as I'm talking shit about you?
Because them rapping still ain't getting them bills.
You said that, not me.
It was a joke. I know what you meant. They don't know, but
I'm just saying, like, is my negative criticism getting you anywhere? This is what this is how. That's what I'm saying. Like, in life, this is what's going to happen. No one said this was going to be peaches and cream. You're going to have people that criticize what you think that's not good enough. I'm not criticizing you purposely. I'm just want to see more out of people.
Why are you saying what I be saying? You sound like you confident.
What? No, I just have a open mind and I'm smart.
That's what everybody says.
I'm not a dummy.
That's what everybody says.
Whatever. And other than that, if I was a dummy, I wouldn't be right here talking to you.
That's probably true. But that's what everybody says.
All right.
Well, first of all, we just want to end it there, okay? And, by the way, she has a cooking channel that she's trying to do.
Listen. We talked about this. Like, why are you branching out my cooking channel? Listen.
She don't have no cooking channel.
I don't, but since you want to mention it, I'm going to start a whole brand new cooking thing next year.
But how you going to be different from anybody else?
Because you don't hardly see
they make cooking
But
channels?
you don't hardly see people like that around our age. So don't even go there. Do you? But do you see it as more though?
It's because they ass.
Wait, you don't take the time out to research who cooking around our age. Let's see. You don't take the time out to do that. Stop lying to yourself.
Listen, I know what I know.
It's like I do, and I'm not doing this. And at the end of the day, I'm not doing a cooking thing to get somewhere. It's a hobby I want to do. I'm telling you, that's what I want to do. I'm not trying to get anywhere with it. It's just a hobby. I like cooking, and that's just what it is. Like, that's another thing that I'm good at. So
look,
I'm putting out my potential of what I'm good at. So
look, Beyonce sucks. Eminem sucks. All right, Drake sucks. I just wanted to say that.
Kanye sucks.
Kanye West don't suck though.
I know. That's why I purposely said it because I know you're getting mad. Like, Kanye don't suck though.